So we'll begin by saluting the shrine. Namo Buddhaya. Namo Buddhaya. Namo Dhammaya. Namo Dhammaya. Namo Sanghaya. Namo Sanghaya. Namo Namah. Namo So just sit comfortably for a minute, don't get in your meditation postures. So good morning everyone, well done for getting up. This is the most effort you'll need to use possibly. So many of you have meditated before, many of you have meditated a lot, but some of you haven't. So we're going to take things quite slowly, we're all going to be meditating together. So what I'd like to do first is just make sure your posture is good, your posture is supporting the meditation. So what I'd like is for you to sit in your posture, and perhaps if the team could come round and just check your postures, that would be great. Particularly those of you who are new to meditation, or just set yourself on your posture so the team can have a look at how you're doing. Don't want you to be uncomfortable. And for the rest of you, make sure you've got something to support your hands, as usual. Okay. So I assume that everyone else is all right. So make sure that you've got a posture that supports your meditation. Okay, I think that's nearly just about it, so that's good. One person. Okay, so as I say, many of you have meditated before, some of you are new to meditation. In the Nature of Mind project, we've been exploring the nature of mind, and the nature of mind is a mystery, a complete mystery. We still don't understand the mind, we don't understand the body, we don't understand the mind's relationship to the body. The thing that Buddhism always stresses is that you have a mind and you can explore it. It's not an abstract matter, it's not something to study. You have a mind and you can explore it, and what's more important than that is that you can change your mind. If you don't work on your mind, you'll just be prey to whatever happens to happen to you. So meditation is working on your mind directly with your mind. So what we're going to be doing in these mornings particularly is working on our mind through meditation. So what we'll do is we'll do 2 or possibly 3 meditations this morning where we're just working on our mind, and I'll lead us through it for now. So the main thing I want to emphasize, it's a very odd time to be teaching, the main thing I want to emphasize is that the first way of working with your mind is to integrate your mind much more fully with your physical sense. So what often happens is that we're stuck in a part of our mind, a very thin part of our mind, which is our mind chattering, talking, planning, thinking, remembering, and so on. And that's called, in Buddhism, that's called prapancha, which means your mind spreading out. Yeah. So normally what happens is our mind just spreads out, connects one thing with another, a memory with a fantasy with a memory, a plan with a worry, and so on. Yeah. And you know what it's like. You all have a mind, like I do, and you can be lost at that level of your mind for ages and ages. Yeah. So one of the key things you're going to be doing in these meditation sessions is working with prapancha, with working with your mind's tendency just to spread out and to keep spreading out, and that doesn't take you anywhere. It can feel it's a bit like watching EastEnders, not that I watch EastEnders, but the stories are utterly predictable and repetitive, but you're weirdly attached to them. Yeah. So you can be sitting here in the meditation room, in the shrine room for a long time, weirdly attached to the stories you're telling yourself, even though they're actually rubbish and you've heard them many times before. So the first thing we need to do is keep on cultivating this awareness that we're stuck at this level of mind. It's the thinnest level of our mind, but unfortunately it's the part of our mind that we're most stuck in, really. Yeah, it's like a sort of cling film on the top of our human mind, this level of prapancha, and we need to get beneath it. Yeah. Later on I'll say something about the hindrances or nivaranas, and that means literally coverings, that your mind is covered by sort of wanting things, not wanting things, all those things that get stuck in prapancha. Yeah? So our great job, first of all, is to see if we can get beneath those coverings. And a classical way, a central way of doing that is by tuning into much more to your body sensations, and today with your breath. Yeah. Now, to get beneath your prapancha, one of the things that's really important to learn right from the beginning, and those of us who've meditated for many years, I need to keep learning this, and you'll need to keep learning this, is not to get frustrated with prapancha. As soon as you get frustrated with it, as soon as you wish your mind was quieter, as soon as you think, I've come all this way to go on retreat and my mind's chattering about rubbish, all you're doing is creating more prapancha. Yeah? As soon as you think, I wish I could meditate, or I wish I could meditate like the person sitting next to me, you're just creating more prapancha. As soon as you get annoyed, as soon as you get impatient, you're just creating more of the same problem. So a real key is every time you notice that your mind's gone off, to just notice it with a kind of affection, a kind of humour even. In other words, not taking your mind's rambling and wool gathering and so on, not taking it seriously in a certain sort of way, not taking your thoughts so seriously. They're just like it's just like having the radio on, and you can get stuck to obsessively listening to the radio and getting frightened by the scary bits and worried about the worried bits, or you can just think it's just the radio on. Yeah. So you need to, and I need to, keep on noticing I'm in propuncture, and you very likely will be much of the time. And you just, instead of trying to do anything, you're not trying to push that away, you're not trying to stop that, you're not trying to close that down, you're just trying to broaden your awareness to include more and more of your direct body sensations. Yeah. So you're not trying to get rid of that. As soon as you try and get rid of something, you get what's called an ironic response, which is you get more of it. Yeah. So it's just like having the radio on, but you're doing yoga. So you'll just keep bringing your attention more into your body and into your breath, yeah, without getting unduly concerned about propuncture. One of the keys to working with your mind and flourishing your mind, actually, is not taking your mind so seriously. So when you think, I've got no friends, when you think, this meditation is getting me nowhere, I can't do it, you're not taking those kind of thoughts particularly so seriously. They're just thoughts, that's all they are. They're not kind of reliable indicators of reality. Now that sounds easy, it's easy to say that, but we don't realise how seriously we take our thoughts. We take them to be actual descriptions of our experience, whereas they're just habitual, repetitive narratives very often. Yeah. So, first of all, really this morning starting to learn not to take your thoughts so seriously. Yeah. I can't do this, I wish I hadn't come, I wish I was outside in the sunshine. They're just thoughts. Yeah. They're not telling you anything very important. And then coming down to taking your body sensations, it's like turning them up. It's like human beings are like a stereo, but our stereo is fixed with one speaker really loud and one speaker turned really down. Yeah. So the speaker of our thoughts is often turned right up, and the speaker of our body and our deeper sensations is turned right down, especially in an age where we're mostly on screens, which is turning up our thoughts even more, creating more and more depression, creating more and more mental health problems, because our thoughts are getting turned up so much. So we can't just turn that down, we need to turn the body sensations up. Yeah. And that's what we're going to do this morning. So let's set ourselves up for meditation, and I'll lead us in a meditation where we're doing that. So setting yourself up so you can sit really still. I'll lead us into the meditation, and I'll read a poem at the beginning and at the end of the meditation. So first of all, when you're ready, closing your eyes. As soon as you've closed your eyes, just opening up to how you're doing just now. And you don't need to think about how you are just now. You don't need to ask yourself that question. You just need to feel how your body is just now. That tells you all you need to know. And your body might feel comfortable or uncomfortable. But however your body feels, you're just opening up to that. Your body is like the weather. You're just opening up to the weather of your body. And then we're going to just see if we can deepen our awareness of our body. Firstly, by softening your eyes, softening your brows, softening the muscles around your eyes. See if you can let go of your jaw and your mouth. And then bringing your attention into your shoulders. See if you can feel your shoulders. And we're very often gripping our shoulders without noticing that, without meaning to do that. So just see if you can feel your shoulders. See if you can let your shoulders go. Even just that imaginative thought of letting your shoulders go will have an effect on your shoulders. You don't need to do too much, you can just imagine lightly that your shoulders are dropping down your back. Even see if you can feel your breath in your shoulders. Just imagine your breath is smoothing out your shoulders, calming them down, combing through any discomforts. And then bringing your attention into your belly. Once again, we're often gripping our belly, pulling our belly in and up. We do that habitually, automatically, without noticing it. But it's affecting our mind, it's having an effect on our mind. So see if you can become aware of your belly. And you won't be able to make your belly relax, but you can imagine the breath again in the belly, feel the breath in the belly. You can imagine that breath soothing the belly, smoothing out any tensions, any holding. So you're having this sense that as you sit here, your whole system is calming down, quietening down. Your body is calming down, soothing, smoothing out. And your mind is quietening down. Feeling the breath in the belly, just having this light imaginative sense that the breath is smoothing out, soothing out any discomfort in the belly. And you can help your belly relax by really feeling the weight of your body on the chair or the cushions, giving your weight to the chair or the cushions. And then feeling the large muscles of your thighs. So often we're, in an unaware way, we're gripping with our thighs, as if we're holding ourselves to the floor, so having to grip to hold ourselves up. So again, see if you can imagine those large muscles of the thighs, to imagine them releasing, becoming heavy, the whole body settling down, calming down. Again, you can help your thighs relax by feeling the weight of your legs, contact of your feet with the floor, your knees on the floor if you're sitting on the floor. So your whole body is calming down. So all I want you to do in this meditation is notice if your mind goes off into propuncture, and notice that without any sense of condemning that. It's just what the mind does. And then keep on opening up from that to experience of your whole body. So keep stretching out your attention to feel your whole body, however your body feels. And then once you've done that to some degree, just tuning into your breath and having this sense that the breath is soothing your body and calming your mind. And then very lightly your mind will go off again to propuncture, and you notice that. Open up your awareness to include your whole body, and then again feel the breath in the body, calming and soothing the body. As we're doing that, see if you can sit completely still. If I could tell you, time will say nothing, but I told you so. Time only knows the price we have to pay. If I could tell you, I would let you know. If we should weep when clowns put on their show, if we should stumble when musicians play, time will say nothing, but I told you so. There are no fortunes to be told, although, because I love you more than I can say, if I could tell you, I would let you know. The winds must come from somewhere when they blow. There must be reasons why the leaves decay. Time will say nothing, but I told you so. Perhaps the roses really want to grow. the vision seriously intends to stay. If I could tell you, I would let you know. Suppose the lions all get up and go, and all the brooks and soldiers run away. Will time say nothing, but I told you so? If I could tell you, I would let you know. So you keep patiently noticing that your mind's gone into propuncture. And that's just what it does, so you don't need to think that's you doing anything wrong or that the meditation's not going well. You just notice it and you open up your awareness to include your whole body, the weight of your body, the warmth of your body. And then tuning into the breath with this sense that the breath is calming your body, soothing your body. You can even imagine the breath going into any of those painful or sore areas and soothing it down, calming it down. So just keep going through those 3 simple steps. Noticing your mind's gone off, noticing that in a curious and kindly way, opening up to your whole body, configuring your breath as calming, as soothing. Keep patiently noticing prapuncture, opening out to the whole body, and configuring the breath as soothing, calming the body. And you'll support that if you sit completely still. So come back to the weight of your body on the chair or the cushions. Opening to your body sensations, whatever they are. If you react to unpleasant sensations, if you try to push them away, you'll only make them worse. So for the last few minutes of the meditation, just sit in your body without particularly trying to do anything. If I could tell you, time will say nothing but I told you so. Time only knows the price we have to pay. If I could tell you, I would let you know. If we should weep when clowns put on their show, if we should stumble when musicians play, time will say nothing but I told you so. There are no fortunes to be told, although because I love you more than I can say, if I could tell you, I would let you know. The winds must come from somewhere when they blow. There must be reasons why the leaves decay. Time will say nothing but I told you so. Perhaps the roses really want to grow. The vision seriously intends to stay. If I could tell you, I would let you know. Suppose the lions all get up and go, and all the brooks and soldiers run away. Will time say nothing but I told you so? If I could tell you, I would let you know. Okay, we're going to have a short period of just standing. If you're used to sitting for longer periods of time, you can carry on sitting, but if not, just stand. And you might like to stand in wuchi, so that means your feet hip wide apart, and like you're on skis, so they're completely parallel. Then you very slightly bend your knees, not very much, and then it's like you just got a little balloon under your elbow. And so you're very just slightly bent your knees. Your fingers are slightly apart, they're not touching each other. And then what you're trying to do in this posture, so from a posture from wuchi, so not too far up like that, just like that you've got a little balloon under your elbows. And all you're trying to do in this posture is just relax. So relax your belly, relax your legs as much as you can. And see if you can really let go of your shoulders. So even though we're standing up, we can continue the sense of the meditation. You don't need to sort of think of meditation as something we do literally sitting on the floor with our eyes closed. You can bring your attention just now into the soles of your feet. You can breathe into your belly, softening your belly. See if you can soften your eyes, soften your forehead, soften your shoulders. Keep going back to the soles of your feet, the sensations in the soles of your feet. So you're really rooted on the ground. then setting yourself up again for meditation. So we're just going to do that a little bit again. So already start to learn from what you tend to do with your mind. So do you get impatient and sort of push and get frustrated with yourself? Is that a habit of yours? Or is your habit to do nothing very much and just wall gather and do nothing? Neither of those habits will help you. Yeah? So see whether you can really work with the habits of your mind. That's one of the main things we're going to be doing. So all we're doing is noticing the mind going off. We're noticing in a completely open way, and then opening up to the whole body, and then tuning into the breath and imagining the breath is calming the body. Yeah. And then again I'll read a poem at the beginning and at the end. And those of you in group 4 who are going to be serving us breakfast, you'll need to go straight to the kitchen afterwards. And remembering we're in silence until lunch. So we're meditating just now, but we're going to be carrying that meditation with us all the way until the next session at 10:30. So once again, setting yourself up so you can sit completely still. So as you close your eyes and noticing the weight of your body on the cushions of the chair. And that experience is direct, it's not a thought, it's not an image. Just you can feel your feet on the floor, you can feel your backside on the cushions. As soon as you do that, you're starting to meditate. And then again, see if you can soften your eyes, soften your brow. As soon as you soften your eyes, it affects your mind. Your mind starts to quieten down just with softening your eyes. See if you can unclench your jaw, softening your mouth. And bringing your awareness into your shoulders. And our body is rarely completely comfortable, but if we react to discomfort in our mind, we'll just make it worse. So you need to sort of even welcome discomfort, open up to it, breathe into it, not take it too seriously. See if you can imagine your breath soothing out, smoothing out your shoulders. And the same with your belly. If there's any soreness or holding or gripping in your belly, opening up to that. Just imagining that soothing out, smoothing out. And using your breath, imagining that your breath is helping you with that. Of mere being. The palm at the end of the mind, beyond the last thought, rises in the bronze decor. A gold-feathered bird sings in the palm without human meaning, without human feeling, a foreign song. You know then that it is not the reason that makes us happy or unhappy. The bird sings. Its feathers shine. The palm stands on the edge of space. The wind moves slowly in the branches. The bird's fire-fangled feathers dangle down. So once again, just going through those 3 steps, noticing prapuncture, opening up your awareness to include your whole body, tuning into body sensations, and then configuring your breath as a soothing, calming presence in the body. And see if you can sit completely still. That will help your mind become still. If you've been getting impatient, cultivate patience with yourself. And if you've not been doing very much, not been working on your mind, see if you can find ways of doing that. of mere being. The palm at the end of the mind, beyond the last thought, rises in the bronze decor. A gold-feathered bird sings in the palm without human meaning, without human feeling, a foreign song. You know then that it is not the reason that makes us happy or unhappy. The bird sings, its feathers shine. The palm stands on the edge of space. The wind moves slowly in the branches. The bird's fire-fangled feathers dangle down. So leaving quietly when you're ready. If you're in group 4, you'll need to go straight to the kitchen. But see if you can take the meditation with you, so you're not literally finishing the meditation, staying in touch with your body, perhaps going out and just being in the natural world, in silence, being in nature. And then we'll be back in here again at 10:30.